Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is part 30 of the lady that married a man that didn't exist. So of course, if you are seeing part 30 and you've not watched up to this point, that means you have to go start from the beginning, right? You should find the playlist somewhere. For those of you that are up to
Part
date,
30 of How I Married a Man That Didn't Exist, The Reception. So we have all eaten at this point. I ate just a little. My nerves were still on edge. I was excited. I'm interacting with everybody, but the food was so delicious. They did a really, really good job. I was very, very happy. Rob was happy. Everybody complimented the food. So we did.
why won't Rob be happy? He didn't spend a dime and he get to have as much drinks as he likes. It must be one of his happiest days looking at all the drinks and he gets the excuse, to drink and nobody will question him because it is wedding.
This
But you get
at,
upset.
was it an American Legion or the VFW? I don't remember. It was some building of that sort. Emily was a member of this place and we could rent out that room, and that's what we did. My parents paid for this as a wedding gift to Rob and I. So they had a bar in the other part, and we could go out and purchase drinks. So we couldn't bring our own alcohol in, but we could go out and buy drinks from the bar, and they were super cheap because it was the whatever building. I really don't remember because there's so many different ones. At this point, as we know, Rob is still drinking. He had not drank in excess that I saw during the day. I really wasn't there though, but he was completely lucid, present. He was interacting. He went to the bar with my dad and he did not drink liquor. I'm not trying to justify his actions. I'm not trying to do anything. He stuck with beer. And honestly, this was the one day I wasn't going to care. I refused to let the problems that we were facing ruin my day. So we all had finished dinner. It was time to do the speeches. So my dad gave a really emotional speech. I mean, it hit. And he spoke directly to Rob. He spoke to Rob's mother. He said some truth. My best friends, both of them gave a speech. I believe Rob's mother gave a speech. Rob's best man gave a speech. And then my daughter, the little one, she wanted to speak. And I have a video of this, and I think I want you guys to see this. I want you guys to see what this little girl said and the impact it had on me in that moment. So I'm going to keep this one a little shorter because I want to cut and put that video in here. So she came up and she said what she said. I'm not going to give any spoilers because I want you to hear it from her mouth. And I came unglued, and everybody in the crowd, oh my God, that's amazing, baby. That's what my dad said in the background. That's amazing, baby. You'll hear him. You heard Rob's mother, Emily, say, oh, good girl. Like, she really just did the damn thing, honestly. So after that point, she had come around and she had given me a hug. I still do have this picture. It is a beautiful picture. We are still having a great time. It's time for dances at this point. My dad was getting a little tired. My dad has health issues, and he was having some heart issues at the time. This is going to come into play in just a couple videos. So I was really trying to wrap things up quick. I was also tired. He kind of got a second wind after a little bit. So me and Rob danced first to Follow You by Bring Me the Horizon. That was the song you picked. And if you know him, or if you knew him and you knew his look and his aesthetic, you would understand that that song fit perfectly. And after I listened to the lyrics, I was like, this is it. So we danced, and it was a very sweet moment. And as the song was kind of coming to an end, the little girl came up to us, and I had posted that picture in quite a few videos ago before I started this series. Go look at the post that has all of my wedding pictures that I posted. I didn't post all of them. You will see the picture of me and Rob embracing. The little girl is in between us with her arms around us, and Rob is looking down. I'm looking down at her smiling, and she's looking up at us. I have blacked their faces out. You will not see their faces, but you will see the image and how much love was in that. We danced as a family. We danced with the other girls. Rob had dances with his daughters. I danced with his mother. Rob danced with his mother. Everybody was dancing. So then it came time for the father-daughter dance, and I chose Half the Man by Jennifer, and I don't remember. It's a country song. When I picked that song and I listened to it the first time, and I know I've said that I cried, but I cried. And my dad, man, y'all wait till y'all hear what my dad did for the rest of this story, because y'all are gonna want this man's number, honestly. So we danced, and I was singing to my dad the song, and he said, I've never heard this one before, and he was getting a little choked up, and we just danced, and he held me tight, and it was a beautiful moment. So we have the playlist going. I'm gonna say the music was fire. We both put the playlist together, which I thought was really nice. Like I said, he had always been very involved in the planning. We had the tables decorated with our engagement pictures. It was just beautiful. It was time to cut the wedding cake. We went up and cut the wedding cake. He did not push it in my face. I had told him we are not doing that. This is not that kind of party.
For the life of me, I will never, understand why people, put cakes on the faces of their loved ones. What kind of devilish act is that? I hate it. I don't like it. Why would you do that to somebody you claim you love? Nah. They should go and trace where that culture started from. You see that those people, maybe something was at
And
the heart
everybody
somewhere.
just hung out and got to feel each other as a family. And it was a beautiful moment. And I know during the course of these videos, there have been quite a few moments where I said, and I sat back and I absorbed the moment. That is me detaching from what's going on, and I took a step back to take in the scene. And I do that because I want to take a mental snapshot of what's going on, and I want to make sure I remember exactly how I felt at that moment. And that's why I can picture these things so vividly after the fact. I took a step back and I just took in everything I was saying. At this point, Rob and my father were on the stage, and they were having a beer together, and they were talking. My dad was showing him stuff on the phone, and it comes to be that my dad was telling Rob my story. He was telling Rob my struggle with my sister. He told him about me getting the kids and helping raise them with my parents. He told him the struggles that I've had, and he told him how much he loved me and how much he cherished me, and that he better take care of me, and that he better protect me. He made sure he knew that I was a woman that had been broken quite a few times before, and that it was an honor to be my husband. It was an honor to be chosen by me. And it was a beautiful moment to watch. I don't know everything he said. I only heard a little bit, but what I heard was enough. The night's ending. We're wrapping everything up. Unfortunately, we had to clean up that night. Everybody pitched in. There was not one person who wasn't helping. Man, I have a fucking family. Look at everybody just doing what they can to make life easier for everyone else. It was a beautiful moment. We are packing up tablecloths, taking little diamond decorations off the tables, packing up picture frames, and everybody is happy to do it. It is like almost midnight at this point. Everybody's exhausted, and everybody is still so happy and celebrating, even in the cleaning up. The night ends. I say goodbye to my parents, my Nina, my best friends who were going back to their Airbnb. And Rob and I got in his car as a married couple and we went home. All right, let's get into part 30.
But it's going to be part 31. So, guys, we'll continue from 31. Like I said, we'll be doing it by parts because I need to be resting my head after each of the video to avoid the banging hit I'll get if I listen at a stretch. Oh, my heart actually goes out to this lady. When I was saying the dad told the Rob to take care of her, it's an honor. You should protect her. Hey, somebody that have not finished protecting himself, does he have energy, stamina to protect another person? Someone that is not even there for his children. He's just living in his own world, just to drink and sleep, and sit on his bum doing nothing. Guys, see you in part 31.